What's going on, guys? Snake Eyes here, bringing you some more Mortal Kombat X, and in this video I'm going to be showing off a little bit more Sub-Zero gameplay and some Liu Kang as well. This is basically going to be a video where I just do some random commentary. It's been a while since I've done that, so I figured I might as well do some. Also, this was recorded about a week ago, so I've gotten a little bit better since then, and I've also picked up a few other characters. But I don't know, I just wanted to show off some of this gameplay because there were some pretty decent matches in there. With that being said, I don't know what the hell I was thinking, because when this was recorded, that was actually the first game that I had in the day. And I don't know why the hell I saw the 4% win chance and thought, you know what, fuck it. But I did, and for the most part I thought I had a pretty good chance, especially with the way that I kind of came back in the first round. I felt like I could get some combos in there if he did have certain things where I could punish him. And then in the second round he shows me exactly how true those 4% win chance was. It was still a fun match, and that's actually a variation of ERMAC that I really want to learn. But for the most part, at this point in time, I only knew Liu Kang and Sub-Zero, and after this I had gotten challenged by another person, and I didn't realize, but we actually had played for like an hour straight. He was using two characters and I was using two characters, and it was always a back and forth between me and this guy. All in all, it was actually really fun. One thing that I will say is that I don't play ranked. I feel like ranked games for me personally are a little too inconsistent. Some matches are pretty decent and other matches are just not even playable, and for me personally, I can't stand that when I'm online. So I just go into these rooms and I'll either accept a challenge or challenge somebody with a decent connection, because that's just what keeps it fun for me. I also threw in that first match to basically show that by no means am I good at this game. I don't think I'm good. I don't. I certainly make a lot of mistakes that a good player would not make, and I don't want these wins to like make you think that I'm better than I really am. All these matches are just two evenly matched players. And one of them just got the better of the other, basically. But yeah, like I said, I don't want these videos to kind of come off as me showing off or as me trying to make it seem like I'm better than I really am. So every now and then I will throw in a loss, and not only a loss, but a loss where I get my shit pushed in, because like I said, I just don't want that to come off any worse than I guess it would already be. But with that being said, I still have to include really good matches because I still want this shit to be entertaining. So it's kind of a little thin line that I really have to walk. But yeah, for the most part, I don't mind throwing in losses. I really don't care. And it also helps me get a little bit better because I saw everything that I did wrong. Since then though, I really was debating on whether or not I should actually upload this footage, because this is a week old. And since then I've actually learned how to play with Scorpion, Jason, and Raiden, and I wanted to show off some online gameplay with them. But I decided, since I already had it, I might as well use it, and I'm not really going to be talking about anything special. In this video, like I said, it's just going to be a regular commentary where I talk for however long I talk. This is over Mortal Kombat footage, so I already know the viewers are going to be limited, and by doing this I'm probably limiting them even more. But fuck it, there's a couple of things that I just want to talk about. I guess the first thing is the fact that I haven't really been uploading this past week. There's just been a lot of shit going on in my real life that made me not motivated to upload at all. I didn't want to edit. With that being said, I was still playing because that's just what I do. I'm always going to play, and if I'm playing, then I'm recording. So I am glad that I do have a lot of footage, and now that I guess I'm getting back into the swing of things, or at least I'm trying to, I do have a lot of footage to go off of. And also, to those who watch my Bloodborne videos as well as these videos, I'm sorry to say, but I haven't played Bloodborne in like a week. The next video is going to be the weapon showcase, the stake driver one, and I do have all the footage for that. it kind of sucks because when I made that video about Fashionborn and I was asking you guys what Fashionborn or whatever the hell y'all call it, whatever y'all use, I heard some people call it bloody good fashion, and to be completely honest, I don't watch enough Twitch streams to know if that's really the thing. I just call it Fashionborn, and if it is called bloody good fashion, then I guess that's really all I can say about that. But yeah, so I felt kind of bad because the stake driver footage was actually recorded before I made the Fashionborn video, so my outfits are still going to be there. The intro hasn't been recorded yet, so I probably will wear somebody's set in the intro, but that's probably the only time you're going to see a different outfit. It kind of sucks, but definitely on the next showcase I am going to be wearing a lot of different armor sets, especially since I haven't even played the game yet. I'm going to look through some of those sets, and if I have the armor, well then I'm just going to go ahead and put it on. Also, another thing is that I've reached 5,000 subs, which this is kind of like the unofficial announcement, I guess if you want to call it, to that. And the main reason I say that is because I'm barely over 5, and every single time I upload a GTA video or a Mortal Kombat X video, I drop down in subscribers. And it's not really something I sweat, because at the end of the day I'm still going to do Mortal Kombat X and I'm still going to do Grand Theft Auto. So I guess this is already just like it's just coming with the territory. And like I said, I don't really pay attention to that a little too much, but I am deciding to hold out until like I'm well over that mark, so that way I can make like an official video. But for the most part, that's all I'm really doing. I've been playing this game non-stop for that week, and I've really just been grinding, and I've really been learning with a lot of different characters, and I've been wanting to play with a lot more, especially because Sub-Zero being my main, I feel like I'm already at that point where I know whatever move he has. I know how to use his moves, basically. Even his neutrals, even some of the moves that don't chain into other combos. I feel like my skill level with Sub-Zero is like far above any of the other characters that I know, and it really just makes me want to just keep pushing it to see exactly how good my Sub-Zero can get. I know the Grandmaster is the variant you want to use if you're playing him. I feel like it's a little too good, and I don't want to use it for that reason. I don't want to get reliant on using those ice clones or anything like that. And so I just mainly stick to the Cryomancer. It also helps that the Cryomancer variant does do more damage in his combos than Grandmaster, so making that switch over really isn't something that like I'm sacrificing, because to be completely honest, at the end of the day I get damage over just that ice clone, and to me that's good enough. Also, just really quickly, at the end of these fights, sometimes I don't do a fatality. If it's a new player, I'll do one. If he wants a rematch, I probably won't do one after that, only because I feel like I've already done it. Or I'll do the 2 that the character has, and then after that I just won't do it anymore. So yeah, if you don't see fatalities at the end of these fights, or at the end of some of these fights, that's mainly the reason why. And since me and this guy played for about an hour and we have a lot of matches played, you'll probably only see a fatality a handful of times. But like I had said before, this is the game that I've been playing for the past week or so, and it's really made me want to learn a lot of different characters. And I feel like the more characters I'm knowing, or that I'm learning, the better I'm getting at the game just entirely. I've always really wanted to learn how to play with multiple things, because if you're decent at something, then you know, I'm trying to figure out a good way to explain this. Basically, me playing as Sub-Zero, I know that there are certain things that if I fuck up on, that person could have an opportunity to actually punish me. So with that being said, whenever I'm playing a Sub-Zero, I know what to look out for, because I know Sub-Zero. And so that really helps me, and it could be a mirror match, but it really helps me because I know the weaknesses of those characters. And that's mainly the reason why I like using variety in everything. only because I want to know what certain things are bad at, so that way I can basically exploit them. And that's basically what the entire thing is. This is a competitive fighter. You're supposed to outbeat your opponent, and that's really what I do, or try to do at least. So for the past couple of days, maybe about 3 or 4, I picked up Scorpion and I picked up Jason, and I feel like I got a pretty decent standing with both of them. Jason was not hard to learn at all. I picked up the slasher version only because that's the variant that everybody says is like the easiest one to learn, and I really just wanted to learn how to play with Jason, so I figured what the hell, I'll save myself some time, and I picked up the slasher, and it was just like everybody said. He's really easy to learn, and his combo strings are pretty damn simple, so you're not really going to be dropping too many combos with him. And Scorpion, I feel like in a way his combos are really easy to pull off as well, but they do require a little bit more timing, and I'm still at that point where I don't know all of his moves, even the neutrals and stuff like that. So in certain situations, like when me and the opponent are face to face, or they're pressuring me and I'm blocking, I really don't know what moves I can do to kind of mess with them. With the Sub-Zero fight, the gameplay that you'll see that we'll get sometimes really close into each other's face, and you'll see me just throw out a kick or like a punch, and then like a low kick or an overhead, and that's really just me poking at the enemy, keeping them guessing, and really just conditioning them to blocking a certain way that I want them to block, so that way I can do a combo that completely counters all of that. Basically, if I condition them to block low, he won't see the overhead combo that I know how to do with Sub-Zero coming at him, and it provides me an opportunity to basically do more damage. Little things like that are really just learned through experience, and I've just been having a really good time finding out a lot of things the hard way. I mean, it's just really fun, and it really helps that all of these characters have a lot of variety to them, and I feel like it makes it interesting. In past Mortal Kombats, I would have never picked up Katana or Melina, not for any other reason but because their playstyle, how they were in past Mortal Kombat games, were not the types of playstyles that I liked. I didn't like shooting projectiles, and I didn't really like doing things like that. But with these new variants, I feel like some like the piercing version of Melina or the assassin version of Katana, I feel like those are variants that I can get down with, so it makes me want to learn those characters, whereas in past Mortal Kombats I would have never have looked at them. So with all that being said, it really makes me excited. I feel kind of bad because I haven't been playing Bloodborne, but at the same time, as much as I really love the game, I do find myself getting a little burnt out on it, only because I've been playing that kind of game for so long. Yeah, Bloodborne might be new, but the formula, the play style, the way that you approach the game, I've been playing since Demon Souls. So as much as I love the PvP, as much as I love the game, as much as I just love its entirety, it is kind of old, and I guess this new fighting game has really just been the fresh new thing that I've been playing, and that I've been actually like putting forth a lot of energy into. But it's kind of like how I said before, it's not going to interfere with anything. I'm still going to do Bloodborne videos. The next one is going to be a Bloodborne video. The one after that is probably going to be Grand Theft Auto. But for the most part, it is going to be a mix, and I do plan on this game being the one that's definitely going to stay. I've also been thinking about streaming. The main reason why I don't stream, and I've always been able to stream, like I do have the equipment and all that stuff that's needed to do the stream in a pretty decent quality. I feel like even though I do have all that stuff, I don't know. I play games. When I do play games, I only play like maybe 2 or 3 hours at a time, and I don't know. Most streams that I watch last for like 8 hours. So really, I'm still kind of wondering and trying to figure out exactly how it's going to work out. And I really want to start streaming when I find out ways to involve you guys into that, because that's what I feel like Twitch is probably best for. You guys, if you're watching me live, then shit, you probably I don't know, you probably enjoy me a lot more than most people. But you know, if you guys are basically taking the time out of your day to watch me live, then the only thing that I can do is to involve you guys in some way, so that way at least, you know, we're interacting, I guess at a better level than just like the Twitch chat. So I don't know, if you guys play this, I probably would host rooms. If you guys play GTA Online on the PC, same deal, I'll probably host rooms. And Bloodborne, I've been reading that people have actually been able to organize fight clubs in a Chalice dungeon and also the Hunter's Dream, so that might be something that I might do as well, and that'll probably help me out because I really do need to get into Bloodborne a lot more. But for the most part, I don't know, if you guys have made it this far, let me know what you think. And if you do let me know what you think, then I'm basically gonna know that you watched up to this point, and I really appreciate it. But for the most part, I think I'm gonna leave it here. I feel like this was a pretty decent commentary. I got a couple of things that I really wanted to talk about off my chest. I won't go into details about what was going on because it's really not something that you guys really should have to worry about. It's all me. But know that it is better now, and yeah, I'm gonna keep doing videos. But like I said before, thank you guys for watching. Leave a like if you enjoyed, subscribe if you haven't already, and until next time, take care.